You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, General Hospital fans. Belinda from Soap Dirt. I've got your full roster of weekly spoilers from Monday, March 25th through Friday, March 29th. We've got like 5 spoilers for every day. I've got a whole pile of info. Jason is having to face Jagger, and then he's having to face the music in court. We've got a lot of people reacting to getting to see Jason finally. We've got somebody getting sicker, somebody maybe getting better who's in the hospital. So much to talk about. Please click subscribe if you haven't. Let's dive right in right now. Elizabeth Weber is very emotional. This is about Jason. She wishes she knew what was going on now that word is spreading. She's actually talking to Willow about it on Monday, which is interesting because Willow knows a whole lot, but she can't tell Elizabeth since she was stealing those drugs out from under the head nurse's nose. Jake Weber is angry on Monday, and I'm guessing this is more Jason angst, since that is his dad. So Jason Morgan is telling his side of things on Monday. Remember, on the Friday cliffhanger episode, Diane was asking him if he's going to tell her where he's been and what's been going on. He may tell her a little bit, maybe, but Jagger shows up and Jagger demands to know what the hell he's doing there. And then there's a scene on Monday where Jason's saying he doesn't need his lawyer. And I think that's to talk to Jagger because clearly there's this whole thing between him and Jagger. We're going to find out so much more about Jagger's leverage and what is going on between the two of them on Monday. Stella Henry comforts Trina Robinson, who clearly is still caught up in her grief over the death of Spencer Cassadine. And Michael Corinthos is being cautious about something, and he does have some news to deliver about Jason, but he can't give away too much or he could wind up in trouble, as can his wife. And Chase, meanwhile, is determined to get answers out of Jason for Dante and tells BLQ that because Chase is certain that Jason shot Dante. Tuesday, March 26th is season 61, episode 140. We've got Curtis Ashford suspicious about something, and Ava Jerome is there to comfort Sonny Corinthos. And I don't know if this is about Jason's arrest, about, what's going on with Dante, just in general, but I'm all there for these Ava and Sonny scenes. I mean, if you had asked me a year ago, is there any chance Ava and Sonny might ever kiss or take comfort in each other or live together voluntarily, I would have said, are you kidding me? And now I'm just so enjoying their scenes. Carly Spencer is trying to get to Jason. She knows he's been arrested, and I'm sure she wants to talk to him. I don't know if anybody's going to let her in there or how far she'll go to get to him. Gregory Chase is getting sicker. His ALS symptoms are worse and more obvious, more apparent to the naked eye. And Anna Devane is shocked on Tuesday. Wednesday, March 27th, is season 61, episode 141. Brook Lynn Quartermaine has a message to share. So I wonder if this is something from Granny Tracy to the ladies at Deception in the wake of Cody walking out and then Sasha walking out behind him and just them needing another face of deception. And of course, they want Blaze to do it, and BLQ is her manager. I don't know if BLQ is... I'm just curious what kind of advice she's going to give. Blaze is probably concerned about going into a larger platform like that while simultaneously kind of coming out of the closet gradually. So I just think all of that might come into play. Danny Morgan argues with Jake. And of course, Danny got to see Jason. And so I wonder if that's what Jason's two sons are arguing about. Sam Morgan gets to see Jason for the first time in years this week. Trina confesses something heartbreaking to someone, and Anna has a proposition that surprises Dex Heller. I wonder if she is going to enlist Dex in getting justice, into recording Sonny again, working for the police. I don't know. I mean, he does have that military background. It'd be kind of interesting if he turned from the mob to the cops. And if he did take a cop job, that would kind of make it hard for Sonny to try and run him out of town. So I'm interested in that. Thursday, March 28th is episode 142 of the current season. Carly and Alexis are both surprised by something. So they have a lot of people in common in their lives. So I don't know, but Alexis doesn't have a ton of overlap with Jason, and Carly's all about Jason these days. So that spoiler has me scratching my head a little. Sam has cause to be hopeful. To me, that sounds like Dante is improving. He's been asleep. He's been kind of comatose this whole time. So maybe he's starting to pull out of it, which is the same day that Jason faces a judge at arraignment. If you don't know, an arraignment is basically where they go in and they formally state the charges against you. So in this case, he's probably going to be accused of attempted murder of a police officer. And there are lots of tempers flaring and anger in the courtroom. And if Diane is as good as she usually is, and, there's no witnesses to this, it's just assumptions, then Jason might walk out of that courtroom, especially if Jagger pulls strings to make it happen, because Jason doesn't seem to think that he's going to be in custody for very long. Nina Reeves is very insistent about something on Thursday, and Sonny is skeptical. And I wonder if Sonny is skeptical of Jason's innocence or something else. Friday, March 29th, 2024, season 61, episode 143, something huge that I think everybody is going to be very excited to see. Jason and Sonny have a talk. They meet up. They're face to face. I don't know if Jason's still in custody at this point or if he's on the loose, but this is going to be a very important conversation. Of course, Jason's going to tell him, I didn't shoot your son, and you should know that. So I'm very interested in Sonny's reaction, because he should absolutely know that Jason would never do that to Dante intentionally. Valentine Cassadine makes some arrangements on Friday, and I wonder if those are arrangements because Nina wants to go back to Crimson. Is she going to tell him that she's leaving the Invader when he basically bought it as a favor to her? #awkward. Olivia and Dante and Danny all rush to the hospital to be at Dante Falconeri's side. So it sounds like maybe by the end of the week, he might open his eyes, and I'm very excited about that. I don't think Dante's leaving. I hope he's not leaving. And I'm a little worried because, Nathan seemed okay. Remember when he had that whole thing and then he just up and died, and it was kind of like, whoa, they just did that. I hope they don't replay that and that Dante's fine and Dom Zapronia sticks around. Ava and Sonny get close. They have another of those moments on Friday. And Anna finds out some crucial information by the end of the week. All right, those are all of the weekly spoilers we have for you. Drop your comments on what you're excited to see. Subscribe if you haven't already. And definitely come back soon, because we are here talking GH 7 days a week on the #1 most followed soap channel on YouTube. And as always, I'm your host, Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.